Dual valve core structure downflow softener valve.
以前受制造工艺限制，陶瓷片直径超过100毫米后，烧接变形大，研磨加工困难。很多人认为韧性不能生产更大流量的控制阀。通过潜心研发，我们推出了18吨每小时的控制阀 N77A， 创新性的采用双阀芯结构，一组阀芯控制进水，另外一组阀芯控制出水，实现了更大的流量。采用球阀控制吸盐和补水，移除球阀并堵住吸盐口，将吸盐和补水时间设为0，即可将软化阀作为过滤阀使用。后来，我们利用双阀芯结构，陆续推出了20吨的控制阀 F95 和 F111， 拓宽了韧性产品系列。
With the dual valve core structure in service, raw water enters the upper part of the valve core and the valve body through the inlet, passes through the top strainer and into the tank, and after passing through the resin layer, becomes softened water. It then goes through the bottom strainer, the riser pipe, the valve body, and the outlet valve core before flowing out through the outlet. When the service flow rate drops to 0 or reaches the setting time, it enters the backwash phase. Raw water enters the upper part of the inlet valve core through the inlet, goes through the strainer into the lower part of the tank, and enters the tank through the bottom strainer, loosening the resin layer. Broken resin and trapped contaminants are expelled from the drain. After backwash, it enters the brine and slow rinse phase. The brine draw ball valve opens, and raw water enters the inlet valve core through the inlet, quickly flows from the injector's inlet to the outlet, creating a vacuum that draws brine water into the tank. The brine water flows downward through the resin layer, the bottom strainer, and the riser pipe, then upward to the valve body, and is expelled from the drain. After the brine and slow rinse, it enters the fast rinse phase. Raw water continues to enter the valve core through the inlet, passes through the valve body in the top strainer into the tank, expelling the remaining brine water through the bottom strainer, the riser pipe, and the outlet valve core, out of the drain. After the fast rinse, it enters the brine refill phase. Most of the raw water enters the tank through the inlet, the valve core, and the top strainer, passing downward through the resin layer to become softened water, then through the bottom strainer, the riser pipe, and the outlet valve core, flowing out of the outlet. A small portion of the raw water is injected into the brine tank through the injector outlet and ball valve. After the brine refill, and it enters service, the display panel control box of F95A and F111A can be extended for installation. F95A comes with a built-in bracket and adopts side-mounted connections, while F111A uses top-mounted connections. With the optimization of special ceramic manufacturing processes, by 2023 Ruanxin was able to produce ceramic discs with a diameter of 140 mm. Ruanxin Company utilizes the structural principle of the dual valve cores, developed the F147A softener valve with a flow rate of 30 cubic meter per hour, enriching Ruanxin's product selection of control valves between 20 to 40 cubic meter per hour. The F147A comes with a built-in bracket, uses side-mounted connections, and has inlet and outlet sizes of DN65.